Assalamu alaikum students. In the previous class, we have completed chapter number 7, Units of Time. And today we will start a new chapter, that is unit number 8, Geometry. We will learn some important concepts of points, lines, segments and rays. The language of geometry. Point. This is called a point A. Students, this is called a point A. Line. A line is a collection of points that go on and on in both directions. Here is the image of line. You can see that this line points in both directions. Now come to the line segment. A line segment is part of a line. It has two endpoints. In this figure you can see that there are no arrows in both directions. There are two endpoints. One is the D point and the other is the E point. So this is the line segment DE. Now we will learn about ray. A ray is a part of line. It has one endpoint and continues on and on only in one direction. As you can see in this figure, it has one endpoint and on the other end there is a small arrow. Now come to the intersecting lines. Lines that cross each other at a point are intersecting lines. In this diagram, here are two lines. One is GH and the other is EF. As you can see that both these lines cross each other and meet at a point. At this point, both these lines intersect each other. So these lines are called intersecting lines. EF and GH are intersecting lines. Now we will learn about parallel lines. Parallel lines that never intersect. As in this figure, you can see that there are two lines. One is DE and the other is FG. Both these lines do not intersect and not meet at any point. So DE and FG are parallel lines. The angle between these two lines is 0. So this is called parallel lines. Now we are going to learn the definition of circle. It is a closed curve that is made of points that are at the same distance from the center. It has no beginning and no end. As in this figure, you can see that there is no beginning and no end. Radius and diameter. Any straight line from the center to the boundary of the circle is called the radius. Here is point C. This is the center of this circle and the line CD is the radius of this circle. Basically, radius is a straight line from the center to the boundary of the circle. Now we will learn the definition of diameter. Any line segment that passes through the center from one boundary to another is called the diameter. So the line that passes through the center of the circle from one boundary to another is called the diameter. Now we will learn some important fact about diameter. The diameter D is twice as long as the radius. Here D equal to 2R. R stands for radius and D stands for diameter. Diameter equal to 2R, that is twice the radius. Now come to the definition of semicircle. Here is the image of circle. And when we cut a circle into two parts, each part of the circle is called the semicircle. The diameter cuts the circle into two halves. Each half is called a semicircle. It means that this is the first half and this is the second half of the circle. There are two semicircles in this figure. Now we will learn the definition of perimeter at page number 138. The length of boundary of a simple closed region is called the perimeter of that region. It means that this figure is a closed figure and the length of the boundary of a simple closed region is the perimeter of that region. It means that this is the boundary A, B to C, C to D and D to A. And when we add the length of each side, then we will get the perimeter of that region. Now come to the practice 8.2 part A. Copy and find the perimeter of these shapes. Use both the methods for rectangles and squares. As you can see in question number 1, here is the shape of rectangle and in question number 2 is the shape of square. And we know that in square the length of all its sides are equal in measure. And in rectangle, opposite sides of this shape are equal in measure. It means that if this side is of measure 2 meter, then the opposite side of this figure will be 2 meter. And if the length of this side is 3 meter, then the length of this side is also 3 meter. Now we will find the perimeter of these shapes by two methods. First we will add all the lengths of this figure, and by second we will apply formula. First we will add the measures of each length. Perimeter equal to, first we will point the names of each edge A, B, C, D. It means that the length of this side is 3 meter, then the length of this side AB is also 3 meter. And the length of the side AD is 2 meter, then the length of the side of BC is also 2 meter. Now we will add all measures. Measure AB plus measure BC plus measure CD plus measure DA. This small m stands for measure and this line is the line segment. Alright, now add. Measure AB is 3 meter, we will write here 3 meter, plus measure BC is 2 meter, so we will add 2 meter, plus measure CD is 3 meter, so we will write here 3 meter, plus DA is 2 meter, so we will write here 2 meter. Alright, now add 3 plus 2 is 5 meter, 5 plus 3 is 8 and 8 plus 2 is 10 meter. So we will write here 10 meter. This is the first method, and the second method to find the perimeter by using a formula. To find the perimeter of a rectangle, we have a formula, that is perimeter equal to, that is 2 into length plus breadth. 2 multiply length plus breadth. Alright, now 2 multiply length is 3 meter plus breadth is 2 meter. First we will add 3 plus 2 is 5 meter, and by multiplying 2 multiply 5 is 10 meter. Alright, in both these methods we will get the answer 10 meter. Now we will solve question number 2. First we will point the names of each edge A, B, C, D. Alright, now we will write perimeter equals to measure AB plus measure BC plus measure CD plus measure DA. 2 meter plus measure BC is also 2 meter plus measure CD is also 2 meter plus measure DA is also 2 meter. So 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6 and 6 plus 2 is 8 meter. The second method to find the perimeter of a square is 4 multiply length of one side. 4 multiply length of one side. So the length of one side is 2 meter and 4 twos are 8 meter. This is the second way to find the perimeter of a square shaped region.